By this point, I know a lot of you have seen these viral headlines along with this clip from a Seattle PD body cam where
I think she went up on the hood, hit the windshield, then when he hit the brakes, flew off the car. But she is dead. Yeah, just write a check. $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value.
Well, this is Detective Daniel Auderer of the Seattle Police Department, and although the incident he is speaking about happened in January, this clip was just recently released, sparking outrage across all social platforms. Here's what went down. Right around 8 p.m. on January 23rd of 2023, a Seattle police officer had been dispatched to an urgent priority 1 call, and en route to this call, just as he was approaching this intersection, the officer struck 23-year-old Jaahnavi Kandula as she was walking across the street. Unfortunately, she would not survive. Official cause of death: blunt force trauma. So where does Detective Auderer come into play? Well, he was one of the many officers that responded to the incident on that night, and upon leaving, he made that call, unaware his body cam was still recording. Upon realizing it only caught a portion of that conversation, he claims that he reported the incident on his own accord. However, multiple sources were also quick to point out this was only learned of when another individual tasked with reviewing and processing body cam footage for the department filed a report. In addition to this, it was later reported the speed limit on that road was actually 25 miles an hour. The police officer that struck Jaahnavi was actually going anywhere between 64 and 74 miles an hour, a minimum of 14 miles an hour faster than stated in the initial report. In addition to this, it was also determined Officer Kevin Dave was not using his sirens the way he should have been in this situation. Although he had been chirping them at various points, they were supposed to be left on the entire time. And it is for this reason the King County Felony Traffic Unit has allegedly opened up an investigation into the incident to see if any charges need to be filed against Officer Kevin Dave. But it is also worth pointing out, most of the public outcry about this incident stems from the fact Detective Auderer said the things he said on that phone call. And while yes, an investigation into that conversation has been opened, many news sources are stating it was the insensitive comments that led to this, but that is simply not the case. It was actually more so the fact it seemed as if Detective Auderer had been downplaying the incident in an attempt to prevent a more thorough investigation. Lastly, I wouldn't be doing my due diligence if I didn't say there was a viral post going around right now stating Detective Auderer has costed the city of Seattle $1.7 million over various incidents throughout his time on the force. But this info has yet to be confirmed. My friends and frenemies alike, I will see you in the next one.